Policemen, they'd arrested Michael and became fast friends with him, as only Michael could do, I'm sure. Here's Mom on the other side. Sorry about the shaking camera, I just can't do a thing about it. It's really windy. Cool though. So yeah, I'm not really walking any further. I hope you can read this. It says that the cathedral, this is the largest church in Glendalough and one of the largest known early Christian churches in Ireland. The church was originally dedicated to Saints Peter and Paul, but ceased to be a cathedral in 1214. The earliest part of the church is the nave, with its projecting antae to support roof trusses, and its flat-headed west doorway with a relieving arch. The large rectangular and flat-headed west doorway with its relieving arch. The large rectangular stones of the bottom courses may be 10th century in date, and the upper stones 11th century. In the 12th century, the chancel with its finely decorated, though ruined, chancel arch was added, together with the sacristy, and a new doorway was inserted in the north wall. In the chancel are a medieval and some early Christian gravestones, one with a double inscription asking for a prayer for Diarmuid and for Macoy. Nearby is the large monolithic St. Kevin's cross of uncertain date. And now we're just going inside. That would be the ruined arch, of course. I'm standing from the opposite end at the sacristy now. All of these stones here are from priests who, during penal times, weren't allowed to be buried outside of the church, and I guess it's really that they weren't allowed to have had mass said for them during penal times. Unfortunately, a lot of these gravestones are so worn from age that I can't read anything. They almost are completely flat. The earliest I can find is 1746. We're now outside the church. That's Mom making friends with Irish dogs. Well, we finished looking at all the relics of St. Kevin. And what you're looking at now are Sugarloaf Mountains? Wicklow Mountains. And maybe we can still catch them. Where are they? You can't see them, but
you want to get a close-up of them?
There are horses back there.
Zoom in on them.
Yeah, I am.
Wicklow Mountains.
Okay, we're in the Wicklow Mountains after having left St. Kevin's Church at Sally Gap. It's a little friend of mine. We're very close to where King George spent time at the lodge. Isn't that gorgeous?
I think we want to go to the other side.
This is beautiful. This is another view of Sally's Gap. That's where I just came from. Hello.
Make me a sweater. Okay, I can go.
Okay, say mint jelly.
Hello.
Okay, we're now seeing a few more sheep. You'll notice that the ones with the black faces are black sheep.
I don't think they're black sheep. I think they're just a black-faced sheep.
I don't know. I just heard one of them say, "Can't we all just get along?" This is the whole valley where King George would go hunting. How he got back here is beyond me. Focus. Billy goat. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. Okay, these guys are really mountain climbers because when you see where they are. It's pretty darn scary. And I have to say, I've got just an ounce of courage because I'm standing on like in between the rocks, the air, and a lot of sheep shit. Now, unfortunately, this lodge is private. You have to lease it privately. This lodge that King George stayed at. This was owned by the Guinness family and was actually the home of the son of one of the Guinnesses who was killed. He was a race car driver and was killed in a race in London. And they sold it to someone who now runs it as a private lodge. But you can't just go down and hang out. But this is where King George would hang out. Alright, good morning. It's Thursday and we're about ready to head out of Wicklow Head. We're standing on the beach outside of where Michael lived, Ballyblah House. And we're at the Killotter train station, which no longer runs any longer. But this is where Michael lived.
Hi. Good morning from Ireland.
Had a wonderful time here. Mom met a wonderful man, Jack Clark. So,
To whom I'm engaged.
to whom she's now engaged. These, of course, are the train tracks. What I'm zooming in on, I don't know.
To your left.
That's Sugarloaf, straight ahead. And at the foot of the hill is where Ballyblah is, which hopefully we will take a picture of the house where Christine now lives, who Michael, of course, rented from. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Gorgeous house. This would be the train station, train house. Coming back from the sea, we are now going to be going to Ballyblah. the house where Michael stayed. Alright, we're coming up on Ballet Blanc now. You can go forward, Mom. Alright, this is the front of Ballet Blanc. Currently residing upstairs in the main house is James Dearden, who was the co-screenwriter for Fatal Attraction and is currently writing another screenplay and doesn't want to be disturbed. Downstairs, which looks like it may be small but really is quite beautiful and large, is where Christine stays with her son, Stefan.
Stop for a minute.
Ballet Blanc is a working farm, so she has horses, cows, sheep, and I know that she also harvests her own hay as well, because there were several rolled up. Everything you see is hers. And out that way is the Irish Sea. This was the garden that Michael and Mary Blue hung out at. Mary Blue, I think, helped design it. That solarium was not there when Mary Blue and Michael were there. And Mary Blue helped Christine decide on how to have it done. We're now down at the marina at Bray, about 12 miles outside of Dublin. We just caught all these little swans going out. Okay, earlier I was showing how the geese wouldn't let me go anywhere. Well, the dog took care of that. See, it's now his land.
Afternoons, the finest literary sell
We're in Dublin now, and this is Oscar Wilde's house.
Turning onto the west side of the square.
Okay, we're on our second day of Dublin, Friday afternoon. We've taken a tour of all of Ireland, Dublin I should say, what am I saying? Anyway, we're now at Kilcayman Jail, where Mom is standing. Wave. Yeah, she's pretty loopy. She's very tired. But this is where Michael Collins and the rest of the rebels saw their last few days. Further down, if you can see, I'll zoom in. Whoa. That's the Garda jail. This is the other side of Michael Collins' last bed and breakfast. Actually, that wasn't very funny, was it? I didn't mean it that. We're inside the jail now. Joseph Plunkett's cell, who helped lead the uprising. I've been told you can see inside, so we'll give it a shot. right in front of Joseph Plunkett's cell.
The aim of this society was to unite Catholic, Protestant, and to centre to break the connection with England. In 1798, members of this same society organised a rebellion. The rebellion was suppressed, and many of the organisers are executed or imprisoned. Many of those who were imprisoned.
This was Erskine Childers' gun running boat that he ran during Howth, which is just up. We're at the end of the tour. This is to show they were all executed. The men from the Easter Uprising were executed at this wall, the cross bearing the location. Directly behind me, I've now turned it around, is where James Connolly on the 12th of May 1916 was the last to be shot. Didn't even have the strength to stand, so he was tied to a chair and shot dead in a chair. Lastly, on this little tour, the prisoners would be allowed to take an exercise walk for about 1 hour, and they would go in 2 circles, one going clockwise, the other going counterclockwise. The counterclockwise being those who were on death row. And the irony is that the people who died in the famine but were interred into the prison for debt were buried right below them, and they're pretty much the forgotten victims. Well, we finished the day at the jail, gone back, and now we're at the Abbey Tavern for dinner. This would be the old Abbey. Anyway, so we're gonna go in and have dinner and a show. I was very comfortable having a cigarette and coffee in the tavern, but Mom wanted you to see what this looked like. So Mom, where are we now?
We're in Abbey Tavern, and I'm sucking up another Guinness. That's so funny.
Well, just how singular you make that sound. And how many glasses of wine did you have today?
I lost. It's my Tom. Looking good. I wish you could smell the turf fire. Ah, it's wonderful. Brilliant, as they say. Ah, there's a good boy.
It's not a turf fire, it's just logs. It smells Irish.
So do you. You've been making fun of me all day, Tom.
Well, we're now upstairs in the main room. As you can see, much like Sunday morning when we get to the airport, we got here very early. If there's enough tape on Sunday, you'll hear me complain. Mom plans on getting there 3 hours early. And guess what, everybody? I'm still sober. Anyway,
I wish
entertainment.
you could say the same about your mother.
Yeah, I can't say that. Anyway, so we'll continue on.
Sloincha.
Okay.
All right, Tom has begged me to tell the story.
I wouldn't go that far.
I got the vapors. It's hot. About how last night we split up so Tom could go find his friends and I could go back to the B&B. That's what it's called, right?
Drink up, Mom.
Anyway, the bus ride back to the B&B costs £1, which is a coin. And because the coins are so heavy, I keep trying to get rid of them. So when I got on the bus, I realized I only had 85 pence, like 85 cents to the dollar. Stop for a minute.
Back from our bread break.
So anyway, I showed I had a £5 note, which I showed the bus driver, and he waved me away. No, no, no. He couldn't deal with a £5 note. So I had no choice. I had either 85 pence or a £5 note. So I turned around to all the people on the bus and I said, come on, I need help here. So they all started digging down. They started yelling out. One passenger yelled, I got 5 pence here. I got 5 pence here. So I collected. Till I finally had, I think I gave the bus driver more than, I think I gave him £1.05. But then everybody applauded. They were so glad that I had enough money to get home on. So that was my attempt at begging in Dublin.
Did you notice the two women at the very back of the bus who were laughing hysterically, the two Irish women? They were the ones who were climbing over the armchairs on the plane, laughing at the funny American who couldn't...
We had, on the plane coming over, we had a couple of women across the aisle, elderly women, and I don't know whether it was their first time flying, but they were really excited about coming to Ireland. And they're sitting there, and when one got up to go to the bathroom, she climbed over the armchair, extending her legs out full in front of her. She hiked over the arm of the seat. And every time I turned, I was going to tell her she could lift up the arm of the chair, but I would start to laugh so that I couldn't control myself. So the two women that turned and climbing over the arm of the chair to go to the lavatory and climbing back again over the arm of the chair, their skirts going up. And finally, one of them discovered that you could lift the arm up. She says to the other, Margaret, will you look at that? The arm comes up.
Oh, Mother Mary of God.
Blessed Mother, will you look at that? What will they think of next?
We're done with dinner. We're now downstairs enjoying the Abbey Tavern entertainment.
Well, the holiday's over. I couldn't stay away from my two babies any longer. Right, Murph? Yes, you're my boy. And Tara's my girl. What a lady. What a tramp. But I love her. Yeah, I do, Tara. I love you. I'm kind of giving you a look at my partly new kitchen. It's not finished. My tobacco rods with my flowers and bumblebee. Birds. There she is. And there's Mr. Murphy, my confidant. You've heard it all, haven't you, Murph? And, oh, some of the artwork in my kitchen. Obviously, I'm trying to use up this film. Dirty dishes in the sink, that's pretty typical. My bumblebee flower pot. My sunflowers on the cabinets, and my bugs. Bugs all over the place. Can you believe it? Glass of wine on the table. So there you have it. New floor's not in yet. Room. Here we are in the powder room. Colors. Got to put that light on so you can see what's going on here.